We all start from zero. What matters is the end of the 3 days. I don't give a shit of what you were before. This is where it counts.
He's the guy. Jeff is the guy. You expect him to win. I don't care what he says. Like, he's shown it enough times. Until I beat him, he's the guy.
Failed.
Yeah. What were you feeling?
Everything.
Yeah.
I couldn't, just failed the power snatch.
Yeah.
I was focused because I knew I had to be very focused with the shoes and the fatigue, and I couldn't hold on.
I'm not quite sure, maybe like 12-ish. He's not gonna be happy with it. But I think what you do from here is, later tonight, look back at the splits, make sure that everything was supposed to be, all the paces were where he needed to be. He didn't run too fast anywhere. But we're very aware of where his running is and how we need to keep pushing it. So
not gonna be great. It's a tough field though. You have one little area that's a little behind you out of the top 10. I said earlier, I think this is the deepest field we've ever seen. And because of that, you never want to come out here and let the guys you're going to compete with 6 more times this year, stomp you. There's a mental edge gained if you can show people that. Then again, it is my first time since Rogue, and it's not the same pressure I put on myself for the games Rogue, where we're still feeling out what this is.
Row head, heat 3. This is your first call.
Winning a workout is tough. I started the workout with the thought of battling through the full thing. So I started the first round really, really hard. And I think that was enough to the guys let me go. It's great. I finished, I crushed this first workout, but there's 5 more. I have to fight for every point anyway, so I'm hoping I can do well enough on this next one, and then the bike will be the other one that's going to be tricky for me. But if there's a little bit of everything for everyone, it's going to be a tight race to the end, and I'll have to get every point that I can.
Put your hands together.
Harder than training.
And cruising it out, James Sprague.
Feel that first one a little.
We got a man Roman Criticoff with 1 more rep remaining.
I don't like to get my hopes up before the competition, so it's going to be what it's going to be. I've trained as hard as I could in the last few months, Everybody did the same. The tests are all different. We all start from zero. What matters is the end of the 3 days. I don't give a shit of what you were before. This is where it counts. And who's gonna be able to say at the end, I won the first WFP? So it might not be me. And that will be okay, I guess. But of course, winning is what we're here for.
He's the guy. Jeff is the guy. He's shown it enough times. The first event, you expect him to win. I don't care what he says. You expect Jeff to win that one. And then you look up on the big screen after me finishing well, and he's a spot behind me. It's like, didn't get any points there. So I need to get to the point where that's a win, and the first event I come in a spot behind him or something like that in order to keep it close. I think right now he's the standard. That's just how it is. I'm not an unrealistic person. Until I beat him, he's the guy.
Okay, first event. Heel, sleeve, belts, grips, jerk, belts, wrist straps, lifters.
You need a drink of beet juice right now.
I'm much more analytical about how I do things. Maybe it's to a fault, I don't know yet, but I pay a lot more attention to little details. I've just always done it. Like growing up, even as a teenager, paying attention to little things, whether it's food or pacing or splits, that type of stuff. And I think more and more people are figuring that stuff out, but it's just always how my brain has worked. It's your job to know as much as you can about what you're doing. So it's always trying to figure out more than everyone and get better faster than everyone, because everyone's always getting better.
You know how to get there?
Yeah. Straight shot down the road. Have fun front squatting. Okay.
You weren't lying about working on those sandbags.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. My wife told me I looked slow compared to you, so.
It's been a long time since I've been in front of you guys on the leaderboard. I'm gonna hold on to it for as long as I can. I'm soaking it in, you know? Just gonna hang on. I was like, holy shit, I did a running workout and I was close to Jason. I was like, oh shit. I know, I know. I told you I'm coming back, baby.
It's too slow. That's all there is to that.
write it down.
How many times are you gonna message me about something and then I respond and then you don't respond back?
To work on. Haven't had a in person.
I see. My bad.
Really, we just had it online last week. Got some stuff from there, and then sometimes it's hard to know unless you do it. So got something to work on. Shitty though. Some of those guys shouldn't beat me by a minute on that.
Yeah, you know, in training, it kind of went like that in training. It's one of those things where you look at it and you're like, all right, you know, we've been focusing on upper body pressing, handstand push-ups for so many years. We haven't given pulling like that as big of a priority. You know, we touch on it, but it wasn't like priority. And so then we see it now. It's like, all right, we know what we got to do for the next 3 months, you know. It always happens one time a year. We talk about it. It's like one time a year we get hit hard with a lot of like realizations like, all right, we're not as good as we thought. This is the point right now where it's like, all right, these are the things we need to get working on. Always happens every year. And then by the time we make it to the games, it's like everyone's like, oh, like Dallin's like crazy, you know. So
It was a tough workout. This next one is going to be very tough too. It's not the kind that I really like. Just go all out and the wheels will fall off, but you have to be okay with it and try to push through. You can't look at others, you can't game plan anything. It's just like go as hard as you can and hope you cross before others.
All that for 50 point event. That sucks.
And there you can see that man.
Boy, I got 47 points. Just wrecked myself.
James Spray. That's right, Joe. I believe unofficial 243, so I believe.
Yeah, solid. The last jerk was easily my best one.
That's the best one.
I had 410 in there.
You smoked that one. Was that an extra lift or that's what you wanted to get to?
That's what I wanted. Yeah. I would have liked to have done 405, but the two before were deep.
You like dropped under more than you had to, I thought.
Yeah, and it was like it kind of went forward because of that.
Yeah. You got what?
Roman goes like 30 seconds ahead of us.
I think. That's what I heard. You got 255?
Oh, then I got him. I was like, I was 251. I think.
Let me check.
I was 49. I almost thought you were going to beat me to the line. I couldn't go. I was like, I almost just started rolling. It's like somersault.
That was better.
You feel better?
Better about that performance. It wasn't even a great jerk day. Like, it wasn't perfect. So last time I've hit 400 pounds once and it was off of blocks. So to walk it way out and do all of that and still hit 400, I'll take that. And then it was gonna be a toss up, like who did it just a little better on the second part. So.
Not good. Not good. The jerk went terribly wrong. 370 felt great. And then I went up to 86 because I saw like 86 was like, and if I got it, I would have stopped and I would have like 4 minutes rest. But in the jerk, my back leg, my shoe like stuck to the ground and my ankle rolled outwards because I think I had it. I think I had the lift, but it went like, ugh. So I dropped it and I was like, ooh. I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm not trying again because I thought I hurt my ankle pretty bad. Well, right now I don't feel great. But we'll see tomorrow. I hope my legs are not as banged up as I think, but if I can get a little cushion before the last event would be nice, but it really depends on where I'm at tonight. And if I'm in the lead, it's not going to be by much. So I'm expecting to not be in the lead. I mean, if it's that close, it sucks. I don't want to be fighting till the end. Like, it would be nice to just do the last workout with some sort of buffer, but it's not going to happen. So I'm going to have to push it hard tomorrow. There's 2 points between Austin in first and me in second, and I think there's like 4 or 6 points between me and third, which is Jay Crouch. It's 8 points. It's pretty close. Like, it's very close. There's no room for error for me today. If I want to win, like, I really have to. I'll have to beat the guys and hope that there's a few others in between. I'm hoping that happens in the yoke workout. But at the same time, the others see the same leaderboard as I do, and they're like, hey, if I can beat Jeff and have a few guys in between, like, they're gonna go for it. Bingo. You don't have to beat me, that's the thing. If you want to help me, you don't beat me. But if you finish right behind, that'd be perfect.
You're going to be running with the yoke.
Yes, I will.
I've seen you yoke there.
I know. Then you run with it too.
Genre, tu gardes ton pace.
I think I'm in 7th. Not where I want to be. It'll be definitely tough to jump many spots, I think. I'm gonna get as many points as I can, though. I know a lot of guys, they get in this kind of spot on the final day of competition, and it's just like, just kind of mail it in kind of thing. But that's not how I do it. That's something I can assess tomorrow when I get home. The only thing that matters now is these 2 events. So see if I can, like, really the goal would be can I win today? If it's zeros across the board, can I win today's competition?
As you can see, Dallin Pepper and Jeffrey Adler, they get to that yoke first. And they're up just half a second forward, as they are pretty much neck and neck. And going across the line, Jeffrey Adler.
Good enough, I guess. It's going to be a battle on our last.
Because I think like my max strength is better than it's been, but my strength endurance isn't because we've been already planning. We already built out the next 2.5 months right there. That was all it took.
Really?
I mean, we got a pretty good idea. Minor adjustments, but it's like stoked for my boys, but at the end of the day, I want it, and they took it from me. So, in ways, it feels like I handed it to them, and that doesn't feel good. So I will not be the same athlete at the games that I am here, and through the whole back 6 months of the year. And we've been approaching, like the season starts with the games the 1st of August or whatever day it is, and then it's games, Mesa, hopefully Tier SoCal, Rogue, and Denmark. So we got 5 big competitions, and that's where my priority is on all of those, and I'm not going to be the same person. So.
Two mistakes is going to cost me the win. 2 mistakes are going to cost me the win. The jerk and the dumbbells. Give it. Yeah, just shoulders went. They just stopped working.